Yo, mic check 1 2. Newcastle just scored in their game, so that's big ups to me.
ขวาที่ไว้ครับด้านขวามีกัปตันทีมอย่างซาก้าสวนกับเฮเล่ครับซาก้าปัดเข้ามาด้านในซาก้ายังดึงจังหวะไว้อยู่ครับถอยลงมารับการ11คนแล้วครับพอร์ตเวลวานเนอรี่ตั้งกันใหม่ที่นอกาครับมาที่เอเซ่มอสเกราด้านซ้ายมีลุสเกลลี่ครับดึงจังหวะก่อนครับยังไม่เปิดด้านไหนมีเมริโน่นะครับมอสเกราที่ซาลิบาเดินเอาฟิวดันขึ้นมา10คนเลยครับอาร์เซนอลในแดนของพอร์ตเวลซาลิบามาที่มอสเกราค่อยๆหาช่องเจาะเจ้าถิ่นครับอาร์เซนอลวานเนอรี่ให้ไปที่เบนไว้ซาก้าเดินเข้ามาครับยังมงสกัดไว้ได้ครับพอร์ตเวลอาร์เซนอลเก็บบอล2ได้มาที่ซาลิบาให้มาที่เบนไว้ครับวานเนอรี่พาบอลที่เคอร์ติสแล้วจะให้เป็นซาก้ามาที่นอกายังให้ซาก้าไม่ได้ครับฝากไว้ที่เบนไว้กลับมาที่นอกาดึงจังหวะให้มาที่เบนไว้จะให้ซาก้าไม่แม่นครับ
So far, City have scored 1-0, Newcastle 2-0, Tottenham 2-0, Arsenal still 0-0 in the 7th minute.
มาที่วานเนอรี่จังหวะโดยซ้ายเปลี่ยนมาครับลูสเกลลี่
You need to score like right now.
เจอเตียบราครับเปิดเข้ามาใช้ซาก้าก็ยังติดเฮเล่ชิงจังหวะกันอยู่ครับมอสเกรากับพาตันยังเป็นบอลของอาร์เซนอลครับครองเกมต่อเนื่องเลยครับหลังผ่านกันนาที
Betis versus Nottingham Forest. That's a crazy game,
ให้มาที่เบนไว้
if you ask me.
วานเนอรี่ครับ
Waneri.
เข้าไปครับยังอยู่ในวงล้อมของพอร์ตเวลครับให้มาที่มอสเกราเล่นบัตเซนเตอร์แบ็กฝั่งซ้ายครับวันนี้มาติเดลี่ไว้ซาก้ามีพื้นที่เลยครับแต่งเข้าซ้ายแล้วเปิดเข้ามายังติดครับคอร์เนอร์ฮอลเปิดได้ทางที่ซาก้าวาเดรี่ยังให้เอเซ่ไม่ได้ครับมาซ้ายสุดที่มาเตเอรี่
Bro, who? Arsenal just scored. I'm trying to see by who though. Is that Eze? Oh yeah, I think Eze just scored. 1-0 to the Arsenal. So far the scores are all the English teams. Okay. We found a better stream. This looks good, bro. Okay. I like this. We found a good stream for the game. Saka needs a goal, you feel me? Oof. Oof, nice chance by Waneri.
Onto his left foot. The alarm bells are ringing in these kind of positions. Imagine that was heading for the far post, for the far corner. Knows those sort of positions. Still holds that record for the youngest Arsenal player. Standard is on the scene.
I need everyone to score 2-0 before halftime. We got big stakes on it, you feel me?
Nice from Arsenal. A crowded box as well.
Nice. Which keeper do we have?
Two balls in the Vale side. George Hall.
Oh shit, we started keeper. That's so crazy.
The Arsenal team. Mascara and Norgard. Different spelling, so
Oof.
two good signings early on.
Who is that? Marino did that. Come on.
On the ball a lot so far. White. Marino linking up.
Bro.
Well, the Arsenal wanted a corner or a penalty, and then Vale felt there should have been a foul. Well, Saka certainly thought it might have been a penalty that Ben White was tripped here. Just kind of stopped for a fraction of a second, poor foul. There's enough in that. No. He's rolling out, so Ben White tries his luck. His leg was there for a while. He knows he's eating up so much of that defence. Big appeal from him. High ball, but here's out the corner. Good view of it. Kept his flag down. Just very close. Ball. Early stages. Midfielder was picked up from Birmingham, as you mentioned. Made his debut. Good view of it. Kept his flag down. sides of the world then starting to do these days. Perfect timing. This is a carpet out there. To go and look at the old footage. Not really late 90s old, but that's the case. What's he between these two guys? Something to pick it there before Saka. His back was too good. Marino.
We need goals, like hella goals.
Dropping off that by Martinelli. Marino. Crossing goes to Martinelli. Still control for the Brazilian. Has to duck inside and get it back. Is it? Such a confident player, isn't he? Just tease you with the ball. He flicks it off. He's built some good understandings with his new teammates. And in many respects, an inspiration. Others in the Football League as well to make that rise to the top after being, at least, in this one area. White.
Coming.
Hi, sir.
Hi, sugar.
What are you doing?
Watching football.
Okay.
What's up?
Yeah, just saw some light on the way I was coming here.
Mm-hmm.
What are these?
What?
What's this?
It's a drink if you have a cough.
Hmm?
So you have a drink for a cough.
But it looks like a sweet.
No, these are not sweet.
Huh?
They're not sweet, they're very spicy.
They're spicy.
It's for
When
coughs.
Sipo comes here, he's going to want them.
No. Sipo is not coming here. Yeah.
When he comes, when he sees some light here, you must close the door before he comes, because he's going to think you have light.
Go and say hi to the stream. Come. Say hi, stream.
Hi, stream.
Okay, bye.
Saka with a cross. Top of that near post. Mascherano still forward. Gabriel trying to run out of defence. Not the first Port Vale player to try that. Gabriel hoping for a free kick. A player who actually was at Arsenal's set up originally for.
I need Arsenal and City to score one more goal. I won't tell you for what, I'll tell you at the end of the stream. But yeah, there's some big stakes on the line. Let's do the same.
Pretty good in both boxes when it came to set pieces. Lewis Skelly, another element of his game that we always have to remind ourselves of. He's only 18, turns 19 in a couple of days, Mars Lewis Skelly, but still great balance.
Skelly balancing out his arms.
Fiddle to Calafiori these early weeks, but that's not going to do him any harm at all.
return though, which should flood back. Martinelli. Morgan. Skipping that central area. Here's Martinelli. White. Saka. Headley who's having to concentrate so hard. Saka. The ball inside looking for White. Just the concentration required for Raheem Headley and that wing back.
Just see him, can't you, from up here? Fiercely trying to keep his concentration with movement all around him.
Martinelli. To swing past Gabriel.
One Eric. I think it's fair to say Arsenal had a lot of the ball, Alan. Okay.
They have, and they've used it really crisply. Movement off the ball has been excellent, all the way to pass. And it's making those poor fellow lads dizzy at times because they can't get close. They can't be aggressive, really.
Yeah, unbelievably, Arsenal had more possession so far than they did against Manchester City. Game on Sunday. City the ball.
Haiti.
Is Morgan. Things could turn quickly. Port Vale facing men for much of the match against Mansfield at the weekend. 75% possession they had in that game, but at the moment they're chasing Arsenal shirts as they plug forward. Marino. Saka.
No score update from the other games yet.
Now Martinelli. Clips it to the back post. Is there too much on that? That is the case.
I spoke about concentration, but when you're chasing the ball constantly without getting a touch on it, it feels even more draining. It takes more out of your legs. As this match wears on, I think Darren Moore will be having to use his bench to try and keep the freshness in it. Spoke about that beforehand.
He's a popular figure around the club, the manager. Community club around these parts. Club has been looking forward to this match ever since the draw was made. But for the players out there, as expected under
Come on, also we need another goal, bro.
Full extent on the right line. Free kick to Arsenal.
Getting much joy out of Lewis Skelly. I think he's been a little unlucky at times.
We definitely need another goal right now.
Well, a man who's very disappointed to be missing tonight, Liam Gordon, a big gooner, had to go off injured against Mansfield Town. He's just been told he's on the screen. Looking to be involved tonight and up against Bukayo Saka. And how cool football can be sometime. Saliba. Morgan. Lewis Skelly. White. Saka.
Need another goal, man. Come on.
Mosquera. Teta right on the edge of his technical area. usual, high demands, was disappointed with that pass. Gabriel did well, and now Crosdale. Carty's getting under control, and Hayton.
Yeah, I mean at 1-0 up, you're always a little nervous still. Vale could grab a goal out of nothing and lift everybody in this stadium.
This ball couldn't hold off Mosquera. Marino. Crowd applauded when Hayton passed the ball all the way back. I think they just wanted some possession. Still quick to win it back. Saliba.
Their home fans actually getting them going, you know, not bad. But we need another goal, no Kizer.
Players look after the ball and get on the ball here. The Arsenal supporters behind that goal.
City still leading 1-0. Newcastle leading 2-0. Tottenham 2-0. Arsenal 1-0 to the Arsenal.
Hayton, who wanted that ball played early.
We need more chances, okay?
Complacency, talk about the concentration needed for Vale. Well, being so dominant, Arsenal forward just to take their eye off the ball.
Pilates did well to hold off Ben White there. He's a player who likes to drift out to the left-hand side. This goal against Mansfield. Ball kicked over the top of Gabriel and made a clever run. Arsenal didn't really see him.
Well, they held the line, Arsenal, and they were convinced he'd gone too early, that he was offside. Running across that line, you just need it a little bit earlier, but Ben White perhaps keeping him on.
No VAR at this stage of the competition either.
Oh, he's got some offside goals or something. It's not VAR, bro. No prem to, you know, disappoint us right now.
Aston Villa. Appearances for Villa did come in the League Cup a couple of seasons ago. Gauci does eventually go long. We were at that moment. Curtis wanted it on his chest. Mosquera. Martinelli. To Ranieri, he gives it away to Crosdale. Now Henley, and he sends Saka back the other way. Went across Saka and Saka read it. Now Ranieri, fouled in the end.
That's what they need to try and do, just get a bit closer to those Arsenal players. And it's not been easy at all.
Central defenders for Port Vale don't really have a fixed figure to mark. Something they're not used to either. There's Morgan. Marino. Now White. Looking for Saka, that ball inside Headley once more. And then Headley, I think, was hoping that would go out of play in the end. I think the referee will stop play. It's Curtis down. Caught in the midriff, I believe.
Yeah, just a little winded maybe.
So Gil Port Vale, 75% possession against Mansfield.
Oh, these guys have a nice jersey, you know,
Ball back. For a club that waited a long time for a fixture like this, since the days of the legendary John Rudge with that signature flat cap. Excellent look. And a man who's in charge of the club as a manager, as you see there, 1983 to 99. And a run that included huge cup shock over Everton and that meeting with Arsenal, or two meetings with Arsenal. 0-0 at Highbury, and then the return, maybe it went to 0-0 and then extra time, and then burnout. A dramatic day that was.
Well, the good news for Darren Moore is his team is still in this match, as dominant as Arsenal have been.
He actually brought John Rudge into the dressing room before the game yesterday to inspire the players and take them back to that day and what's required to face a top side in a season in which Arsenal went on to win the double. That Wayne Cordon equaliser in extra time, sending that match to penalties. But tonight we go straight to a penalty shootout, no extra time if the scores are level. I do believe there's a situation that suits lower league opposition. Certainly helped Grimsby in the end. But for Port Vale right now, seems a long, long way away from the Arsenal player. Martinelli. Kepa. Morgan. Saliba. Clearly, of course, Arteta would have loved to give a first start to Pierre Capio tonight. Ecuador international. It's a groin issue that kept him out being in the squad at the weekend and probably starting this evening.
Yeah, picked up a few injuries early on in this season, but strength in depth is there for all to see tonight. Quite a few changes and really impressive. But, as I said, they're still in this, Port Vale.
Yeah, good work from Hall to win that back off Eze. Skip round initially. I didn't like Walters going backwards. Hall. There. It's nicely worked.
And it's been a better few minutes for the home team.
Deborah. Gabriel. It's not the worst ball in the world. Sciarra was actually with the ball 3 times for Arsenal in this first half. Humphreys. It's lifted the crowd a bit. A chance to get into Arsenal's final third. And Arteta screaming from the touchline that he wanted his side to press Port Vale there a bit harder. Deborah actually taken in the end. And the centre back. Jesse Deborah has represented a team called Wawa, who represent Somalis who live in the UK. He also played for England C, incidentally. The England national side for non-league players.
I played for them.
Did you? I didn't know
They weren't
that.
called England C then, though.
What were they called?
Semi-professional.
I see.
Just thought I'd let you know.
What year was that? Just for my record.
81?
Did you score?
Yeah, I think I did, yeah.
Darren Moore wanted Arsenal to get on with that throwing quickly. I think his players were saying, we're enjoying the rest for a bit. Saliba. White. Saka. And Waneri gets it back. And that Swift from Arsenal. A desperate lunge goes in, but Waneri, unbothered by it. Just about scramble it away.
Yeah, it's that devastating change of pace. He showed there that there's one of the big
Should have
differences
scored there,
between
bro.
these levels.
Martinelli. Morgan. Saliba. White. The main dangers that Port Vale face is the fact that if they do try and get up the pitch, they lose it. That's what can happen. White to Saka. Behind White in the end, but there's more guards on mop up. Marino sliding it through. Eze almost.
Eze
getting a
made it
second.
2-0.
Gauci
What a chance.
collects.
Yeah, did well, the keeper. Just lovely timing between Marino and Eze. Good understanding. Hits it early as well, so the keeper does well. Gauci.
Well, felt they should have had a free kick, but here comes Saka. And Saka and Hall just stopping him in the end. Arsenal. It's ball with Morgan and now Saka. And Saka got out of that situation. He gives it away. Hall couldn't collect though. Here's Skelly to Martinelli.
Come on,
Martinelli goes to
Martinelli.
Gabriel. Pulled across. There's Mosquera. Just caught Croasdale in there. So free kick to the home side. And a breather again. Croasdale's pointing out foul earlier on.
It's just followed through onto Mosquera. Just a few seconds earlier, over on that left-hand side. It's a foul, really. Gets the man before the ball, if indeed he did get the ball.
Although couldn't swing at the other end. It's Mosquera. Saliba. Saliba out to White. Marino. The other games taking place tonight had kickoffs 15 minutes earlier than this one. They've all reached half-time. Manchester City 1-0 up against Huddersfield, at Huddersfield. Newcastle 2-0 up at home to Bradford. Spurs 2-0 up at home to Doncaster. Croasdale getting there before Eze. Just the one goal for Arsenal so far, so I will certainly take that going into half-time.
Yeah, I think so, but still a good few minutes left, so easy to drop your concentration.
Skelly being told to move back for his throw-in. Lewis Skelly just got his throw-in away in the end. See the referee twitching there. Martinelli, Marino, Croasdale didn't do enough. Hall, that's it wide. Croasdale, corner.
Well, these are the moments, and the crowd can sense it. Got to make the most of them. Arsenal got plenty of height these days.
Curtis, with him off the bench against Mansfield, put in a few corners that weren't particularly appealing to watch, has to be said, but what about this time? Can Port Vale test Kepa with this corner? Oh, and it spins up here. Will it drop to a white shirt? Paul has a go again. It was just a moment. I thought it might break to a white shirt. One back by Curtis, no foul. Sends it back in again. Deborah just beaten to it. And it bounced. Headley. Winters. Keep Arsenal pinned back here. Gabriel. Hangs it in there towards Deborah. Back in once more. Curtis. Trying to make it difficult for Waneri. And no foul that time. And Hall. And away by Mosquera. Gabriel. Good pressure from Port Vale. Eze.
Vale in this first half.
So Hall. On for that angle to Deborah, who stayed up. Mosquera, though, who's defended for Arsenal very well in this first half. We talk about players who've settled at new clubs. Christian Mosquera is right up there in the summer transfers. What about the last 5 minutes for Port Vale?
Well, they've gone in there, haven't they? Hoping that they will get some moments, and they've had them. It's been a scrap for second balls, or a scrap for the first contact, and then the second ball, but it's the way it's going to have to be, I think, by the looks of it.
Just with a feeling, no matter what level, they don't really like just being led to the box like that, awkward to defend. But Eze looking for Martinelli. Deborah matched in there, stride for stride. Martinelli back to Lewis Skelly. Eze. On guard. Mosquera. Wait. Saka. Pushed back. And he still can't get the ball off him though. Guard. Martinelli. To the edge of the box it goes. Marino. Desperate challenge goes in. And they try to launch it forward towards Payton. Well, what about the moment? Maybe a couple of moments for Connor Hall.
Yeah, as close as they've come really. A free header there by the penalty spot, which he doesn't catch particularly well.
Well, I would say, despite all the pressure from Arsenal in this first half, Port Vale have had 7 touches in the Arsenal box, which is the same number as Manchester City had in the entire game at the weekend. So there's something.
You could also say Arsenal haven't really created too many chances other than the goal.
Same as the weekend as well. Here's Saka. Saka goes. Plays it back to White. And Norgard. To Eze here. Walters trying to run it out. And the referee get happy with the challenge to let the game flow. Norgard. Sees the space behind Gabriel, trying to surge past him. And changed that time. Ball. Free kick. I want to ask about Martinelli because he had come under some criticism. The last week's been very good from him, but in a substitute's role, what is his long-term role in this Arsenal side?
Well, it's playing out there on the left, I think, giving the team width. I mean, Eberezer, more often than not, perhaps will be on that side and he won't be able to get into the team. But he's had a couple of fallow seasons and perhaps he can bounce back. It makes a big difference when you've got somebody threatening your place, and it might actually help him, help his form.
Andre Trossard as well in that area. Curtis couldn't look after that one at the end. Here's White. 1 minute to be added into this first half. This is where concentration truly needed by Port Vale. To the break, just a goal behind. Headley tracked Saka all the way. It's been an interesting watch so far in this first half. More ultimately disappointed, obviously, with conceding an early goal, but he probably would have taken this scoreline.
Yeah, I think he'd have been assessing closely last 5-10 minutes the energy in his players and whether some are just tiring a little.
Arteta looked to be enjoying himself too much. I think for any the top Premier League managers in these cup competitions, when they rotate like this, they probably also want to a few goals ahead to make earlier changes than they need to, but it doesn't always work out for you in that way. But so far, working out just about okay for Arsenal. That's thanks to a first Arsenal goal.
1-0 half time.
In a game in which Arsenal dominated possession, but Port Vale.
Second, don't forget to like and subscribe.
This program is sponsored by Gorilla Waterproofing.
Goodness.
The Ryder Cup, live on Sky Sports.
If you wake up and know
Right, let's head back to Vale Park.
We're back, second half.
Alongside Seth Hutchinson.
Well, no changes for either of these two sides at half-time. The two clubs meeting for the first time in this millennium. Those meetings in the late 90s, Arsenal fielding a very strong side. That second leg, Bergkamp started, Wright started. Port Vale in this second half, hoping to find an equaliser, give themselves a chance. Payton. They have a player down, but they're on the attack, so what do they do here? Payton just getting up to his feet in the end. God, he should have got a free kick. What he thinks about the challenge.
Yeah, I mean, he got the ball first and then just came down on his foot, so just an accident.
Inside of Queen's Park. We tried to sum up that first half towards the end of the first half, and the fact that Arsenal did have a lot of the ball, but there weren't too many clear-cut chances. You think of the Eze one, other than his goal. That would have pleased Darren Moore for a start.
Exactly. Yeah, I think, I mean, overall he must be pleased with that first half effort. The fact his team is still in it, and just like Arteta, I'm sure he'll be using his substitutes. It's a free hit for him, isn't it? A free hit. And it'll just be interesting to see how his players cope with this standard of football.
He's never gone beyond this round in the League Cup as a manager, Darren Moore. Reached round 3 twice with West Brom and Sheffield Wednesday. But it's long throw time with Gabriel.
Long throw in the 46th minute is crazy.
You mentioned long throws in the Stoke area. It does get a few Arsenal fans a bit nervous.
I don't think this is a long throw, but I might be wrong. We'll see.
See Gabriel with a run-up and the right smile. Expectations high. And Gabriel to get it in. It was flicked on by Curtis. Oh, an effective clearance. Nice swipe from one area. But now it's Did Marino threading it through. Now Gauchi has come and he got there. And he had to get there.
Oh, close to being offside, Martinelli, that. Flag stayed down though.
And now Payton, he felt he should have had a free kick. One airing. They want to be in situations like that too often though. So Martinelli, when he makes those runs through the middle, brought him a couple of goals recently.
It's one of those, they want to try and squeeze it and deny Arsenal space in the middle of the park, but at the same time you're leaving a lot of room in behind.
And Saka trying to point out that Headley's got a fist of his shirt. Henry Kitchen, the referee tonight, not been quick to blow his whistle. Kepa, Saliba. Headley leaving that, but Gauchi, it was just that moment you thought, would he get there? But he got there.
Yeah, he started in his own half. Martinelli, you can see the picture, and he just kind of shied away from it a little bit as the keeper approached. Clean tackle from Gauchi.
Well, you're seeing that, a free kick, a foul on Curtis. Just say Arteta's reaction to that free kick. He was not happy at all. So, Curtis. Find Hall or Deborah will click on here. Curtis sends it in towards that Arsenal penalty area. Waiting for the ball to drop to a wide shed, just wouldn't quite happen.
Yeah, a couple of times now though they've got the first touch and those balls into the box for Vale.
Ball. Oh, that was all for Walters. Be stretched, but it's Saka who's come off the worst. He slapped the ground in frustration, Bukayo Saka. And it came from a short pass from Ball, and Arteta can't even look.
Yeah, I mean there's nothing malicious in that. Walters has got the ball and then just come through. His momentum's taken him onto the instep of Saka, which is gonna hurt.
And in your experience looking at sort of a challenge like that,
Saka is
the
down.
impact from the top of the foot, you'd hope.
Yeah.
Nothing
I
more.
hope it's nothing serious.
Worried look. Arteta saw the incident happen. He could feel the incident happening, but Saka helped to his feet. I wonder if that might be a moment where Arteta thinks about taking him off.
Can these guys score goals? It's like everyone from the first half has stopped scoring, goals. City still 1-0, Tottenham 2-0, Newcastle 2-0, Arsenal 1-0.
He's the man that a lot hoping they'd see in action tonight, Max Dellman. Kepa. Saka wants Kepa to play the ball in the middle.
I'll never forget that League Cup final when Palaga refused to come off against Manchester City.
I was going to ask which League Cup final, because he had another one with Chelsea in which he missed a penalty. Shootout. Too much on that pass, there is.
It's happened twice now actually between Saliba and White. Just overhits it a bit, the Frenchman.
They've got to play each other recently. So even with this big squad, they are picking up injuries, so having to mix things up every now and again. I mean, White's had injuries issues recently, Saliba as well. Saka, who's starting tonight. Headley. White taken away. Wagner. Stay just 1-0 down. Vale, belief will grow. Headley. Hall. Look at Paul Curtis. Got there first. He's just going to stop play with Curtis down there. He's in a bit of pain. The thing about Norgard is he can match players physically as well. He doesn't mind direct football and going up for duels.
Yeah, both with eyes on the ball. Nothing in it, but Curtis just coming off the worst.
About Christian Norgard, a signing that surprised many when he came to the club, but felt sensible at the same time for such a solid Premier League performer.
Well, I think solid's the word, isn't it? He would be a good presence in the dressing room. He's not one that would be pining consistently for a starting place. He knows his place in this squad, I would imagine.
for Zubimendi tonight. Johan Marino. And Marino, oh, that's a bit overly physical from the Spaniard. Maybe it's just, should we just say it's momentum? I think Curtis agrees.
Wrestling move, this one. Flinging him to the floor. Curtis has been in amongst it tonight.
And after the wrestling moves from Marino, the attendance announced for tonight.
2,900.
Liverpool.
I will support that right
In
now.
the FA Cup third round in 1999. The crowd on that occasion was 16,557. There is a section of the ground closed off tonight. So, actually, if it was open, they'd have even more people here. Marino trying to sweep that through to Martinelli. Humphreys. Well, he probably felt Martinelli breathing down his neck.
Yeah, it's a good starting position for Cameron Humphreys. But yeah, just needed to relax the body in passing that ball back.
Well, Cameron Humphreys, who's product of Manchester City's system, did actually make 2 sub appearances in the FA Cup. Nearly 10 years ago now. Now, in the Carabao Cup, he's marking Mosquera. Arsenal goes short with a corner.
Not
again.
for the first time.
Saka getting it back, who took that corner. Waneri, don't want to lose it there, as the last man. Doesn't. Lewis Skelly. £200 million worth of talent in this Arsenal side. Given the fact they have 3 academy graduates as well. Deep score now, Arsenal probing for a second here. Saka, there's Headley. He had that challenge lined up a long time ago.
Teasing ball from Ranieri into his path.
Good news is Saka seems to be moving okay after.
Who's on our bench actually?
Interesting though, that going for short corners. They didn't get much joy at all against Manchester City at the weekend when they did sling it in. And that was a big old City side.
Your bench is stacked.
Donnarumma.
Why isn't no one else scoring though?
Short with the previous 2. What about this time? Saka to swing it in. Well, ended at the near post that time. Mosquera attacked it, and it's a goal kick, in fact, in the end. Well, Mosquera has had a few interventions actually defensively in this game, but he was looking to attack this one for his first Arsenal goal.
Yeah, he's trying to flicker it. That appears to have come off our player, but nothing doing for the linesman.
Humphreys, who's loose pass led to that corner. Arteta not happy. He's not been happy actually for a lot of this game, because this side here would just love to put this game away if they can, but it's not the case. As we understand is Arsenal will make a change very shortly. Max Dowman set to come on. Just the 1 goal for Arsenal, just the 1 goal for Manchester City so far. And that game 15 minutes further ahead than this one. Newcastle 2-0 up against Bradford. Spurs 2-0 up against Doncaster. Brilliant overhead kick from Palhinha in that game. These Sky Sports Plus. Mosquera. Stalman waiting to come on. to play. Substitution will be made. Of course, still concede a corner.
وسط ملعب مارتينيلي فرصة كبيرة مارتينيلي لكن طلع له جو.
Hard here, Portugal to try and win it, but Eze. Nice turn from Martinelli.
I'm saying.
Difficult.
What?
Saka. Martinelli. Skelly in that position again that helps set up the goal for Eze. Saliba. Saka. Still Saka. The give and go, the angle wasn't quite there for Waneri. And here's Lingard. Shifts it onto White. White pulls it across. Here's Lewis Skelly. Will someone shoot? Waneri does. Cleared away, it's blocked by Holden.
Pretty much all in front of Paul Vale there, but now
Yeah.
change.
So Max Damon, who you feel every game he plays is going to set a new record for Arsenal. Well, Saka is going off. Handing over the armband. He's given instructions of who to pass it on to, and I think it's been put on Marino in the end.
Arteta surprised me actually how much involvement and game time is given to Max Dowman.
Okay, City have scored 2-0, Newcastle 3-0.
Pleased to see Saka pretty much in one piece. And what about this fella?
You watching football?
Manager clearly happy that he's tempered
Are you watching football?
with this at such a young age.
Yeah.
Talk of him.
Well, Max Damon comes on.
All we need is Arsenal to score one more goal.
Player in the League Cup, just the sixth 16-year-old for any club to feature in this competition. Actually, would you believe 5 players who start a game in the League Cup younger than Max Damon? He's being actually Harvey Elliott when at Fulham.
Moustache, so he's not bad.
I think I had a moustache at about 7 years old. Here's Damon.
Happy. You need to score a goal. You need to score a goal. Yeah.
A couple of subs shortly. The first of the game. Saliba. We saw Dalman first touch there, passing the ball back, but it's not something he does often. Not sure Darren Moore was happy with Headley there.
Let's go.
Dirty.
So the club captain looks like he's going to come on, Ben Garrity, who did start at the weekend.
Oh, you to guess this early.
It was interesting that Darren Moore went for the figures in midfield. George Byers, as a real dictator for Paul Cahill.
All the other games are 2 or 3-0 up. We need Arsenal to score one more goal, then it's wraps for the night. Come on, man. Ish, Newcastle have been scored 3-1. You see why you need to get the other goal in? At least 3-1 still gives you enough cushion, you feel me? If it's 1-0 and they score you, it's wraps, man. Or 2-0, you're under pressure.
So, George Hall does go off. He put in a lot of effort in this game. We saw some of his runs earlier on the first half, which really Gabriel makes way, the right wing back, so Mitch Clark will come on. There was doubts about whether he would be involved. Some injury issues, but here he comes. The Aston Villa man on the right wing back. Martinelli playing it back, Marino. Dalman screaming for the ball. Extra supporters screaming to get him on the ball high up the pitch. White. Here is Dalman. Headley gets 1 foot in, but you need more than that to dispossess the young man.
Let's go Skelly on the ball. Saliba. White. Oneri. Nice pass.
Dalman. Duck inside, he loves to his opponent at every opportunity and gets defenders backpedaling.
Yeah, he's always confident, he's always progressive, positive on the ball.
Long throw into Arsenal.
So Arsenal with a long throw, Norgard.
Konzo smacked his long throws.
And White.
Yo,
That might
White
be the end
shot it
result.
far away, bro.
So a reach. So goals going in elsewhere. Manchester City have increased their advantage. Newcastle did increase their advantage through Joel Linton, but Andy Cook has scored a beautiful finish.
Yo, what a goal.
To get one back for Bradford. And you can hear those Bradford City supporters high up in St James's Park. With Devante Cole, looks like he's going to come on.
What's going on?
For Curtis, but Curtis trying to raise the volume in Vale Park.
Yeah, those fans just need something to get hold of, to be encouraged by.
This game is actually tighter than I need it right now to be. We need the goal, bro. Like goals. Why is everyone doing this long
So the long
throwing?
throw. You thought maybe. Clark. Clark again. It doesn't make sense. Here the home side, an equaliser. Clark. Beast. And in. Is it going to have the throw in the end? I think Arsenal are a little bit worried here.
Yeah, can't afford for this game to get scrappy.
So a double change up front for Port Vale. Jayden Stockley. Another injury doubt. He is coming on to replace Payton.
Why isn't Arteta making any subs right now though?
And I think Aaron Curtis is going to come off as well.
We need fresh feet right now.
To be for
Especially defensively.
Curtis as far as getting that magic moment for Vale. So here comes Devante Cole, and you can hear the roar from the
I think
home
Marino
support.
is out.
He's never scored in the League Cup. 7
Is this
appearances, but he's
Odegaard
certainly found the net
or
for
Gokores?
Port Vale so far this season. Their top scorer.
Oh,
Devastating
Gokores
this
is on.
campaign, and
What?
this is what I said when I said that Arsenal were
Okay.
worried, because Victor Gyökeres has been brought on, and maybe Arteta would have hoped not to use him. I think Gabriel as well to come into the back line.
Who's Gabriel coming off? Who's number 4? Ben White.
White going
Okay.
off. So Mosquera will go to right back. Didn't even need to be told Mosquera, he's already walking over there.
We'll take the throw in.
So Gabriel will come on and put the armband on.
Ben White still feeling his way back, I think, in terms of his best form, but Port Vale have got a couple of new strikers on, bit of height, bit of finishing ability. Vale Cole.
Ball, won the ball. So Arsenal with just the 1 goal lead, but Devante Cole has his record as far as goals this season, these early stages, and there is that saying of Cole scores goals. It's been replicated by Devante Cole. So if you didn't know, by this point, Andrew Cole. He did start his career at Arsenal. You were there, Andrew.
Yeah, he had, I think he had a couple of appearances actually, came as a sub.
For you? Now can Arsenal get in
What the
behind
pass
here?
by
Martinelli.
Martinelli. Martinelli cross it, bro.
Just trying to pass across and beat the man as well. So Gabriel clears it forward. It's not a free kick. It'd be hard to come by really in those sort of situations. Jared Stockley.
Stockley will give them a bit more of a physical presence, I'd imagine, when that ball's played up.
Pushing up their front line. Teta responding by bringing on Gabriel. He was the Brazilian. Saliba. Mosquera. In for Gyökeres. Dowman. Always wants to run there, but Paul moves him down quickly. Walters. Not worked that time. Skelly. Martinelli. In front of him.
I'll give Port Vale a lot of credit.
One
Having
team I can
conceded that early
trust not to
goal, you're
concede
thinking
is
Arsenal are
Arsenal
going to
right
get a
now.
second, third, maybe a fourth, but they've dug in. The home team made it difficult for the Gunners.
Skelly.
I'm glad we got that goal early though. Because imagine this was 0-0, it will be so tense right now.
Mosquera, loose pass. So can they take advantage here? Garrity. Walters has to shoot. Clark. Rosedale's the moment gone. An opportunity just for a moment to shoot there. The Port Vale caps in. And then Clark may have a problem here. It's not the case, but
He hasn't done much wrong at all tonight. Had a good game, Mosquera, but that was a risky pass to say the least.
the Arsenal recovery is pretty good in the end. It's actually one of the rare errors that Mosquera's made in his first few matches for Arsenal.
Newcastle 4-1.
Three positions in the back four. Here's Gyökeres. To Eze. Challenge slipping in again, a new energy. Cross from right wing back and another midfielder. Forward line and Arteta screaming. Somebody on that pitch. Gabriel. As this second half has panned out, we can say that this is still in the balance because I think Vale have applied good pressure here. Kepa. Very good pressure from Port Vale. Cole lines it up! Just what? That might just dip enough.
Arsenal their own worst enemy here.
Kepa almost tripped, but then like, why, bro?
Putting his team right in it. I mean, should have just got hold of it. There, Ranieri tried a flick. He had plenty of time to weigh things up, Cole.
Just a split second of panic from Kepa. He was beaten by the goal of the season last season. Marmoush, who was a former player. Similar distance. Here's Norgard. Mosquera to Dauman. Hasn't got the ball on the front foot just yet. Mosquera again. He found it easy to pass out from the back in this second half last night.
Be encouraged to squeeze Port Vale, and they've done that.
Good effort, good response from the home side in this second half. Here's Gyökeres. So just looking for that settling second. Dauman. And still drifting across. Lewis Skelly. Norgard. Eze. Lewis Skelly. Dauman. Eze. Mosquera. 1-2, Ranieri, footed for Walters. Stockley. He loses it though, Ranieri picks it up. Lewis Skelly.
I said, oh, come on, man, score a goal.
Clever ball to Gyökeres.
First time, bro. You could have hammered that first time.
Getting back there, Humphreys, I think with a crucial block.
Just took too long.
Yeah, man,
Too
like,
much time there, Gyökeres. Classic centre forwards run, and Max Dauman was well aware of it. Lovely dink
first
in.
time, bro. Like, Gyökeres, dog.
Really good stop this. Possibly a goal-saving challenge this from Cameron Humphreys.
Important intervention because you'd have fancied that may have finished things off if Gyökeres has found the net there, but Clark, he's still struggling from that incident seconds ago. As I'm going to mention, it is an area that Port Vale actually have a decent amount of depth in. Ojo, Yourself. Midfielder. Declan Rice may be joining the action as well. I don't think Clark's going to be able to continue here, you feel?
No, those Port Vale lads want to come off on a big night like this.
So Mitch Clark doesn't last too long in the end. Forced off through injury, so Funso Ojo will play out on that side. Hard kick came on in the 66th minute and he's off in the 80th. That's his disappointment really in the end. So Ojo comes on, the Belgian midfielder. Well, Martinelli is going to come off. It's a double change for Arsenal. Trossard and Declan Rice.
Ish,
So,
but we're strong
Trossard
squad right
across
now.
to that left-hand side, and Eze also off. Well, he scored his first Arsenal goal tonight. There, Eze, the hope, first of many for sure.
Yeah, you would imagine there will be, but it's what he offers apart from goals. That eye for a pass, creativity, imagination. Top player.
All we needed against Newcastle. Trip to St James's Park at the weekend. On the mind of Mikel Arteta as well.
Eze off, Martinelli off, Trossard then Rice on. Arsenal corner.
Also got to think about
Are we about to bang this?
possibility of penalties still on the horizon if Port Vale could find that one goal. Arsenal looking for that second though. Boneri, another short corner from Arsenal. Rice. Dowman. Rice again. Lewis
These short corners haven't done nothing for us, bro.
Rice. Dowman. Shifts it back inside. Rice once more. And draw Port Vale out. Gabriel. Gabriel, now Gabriel. Here's Gabriel. Trossard. Skelly. Mascara. They've done very well in the second half, Port Vale.
Yeah, they have. They've done better than the first. Got to grips with the challenge. Individually, what they need to do, and collectively. And the ball in Arsenal's half, a little more than the first. You're just wondering now, can they create a chance before their time is up?
More touches in the Arsenal box than Manchester City managed. Goes back to Kepa. Saliba. Norgard. Mascara. Dowman. Checks and it goes. That should be an Arsenal throw. There's a debate though. Different type of player ready for Headley to face now. Arsenal over 600 passes tonight, and so far though just the one goal. Gabriel. That's gone out of play in the end, so Arsenal moving with the possession. So Deborah will take this throw in. He's ready to go long. Just that one chance needed for Port Vale. Can they find an equaliser late on? The Press couldn't retain it. Humphreys. Ojo hangs it in there. Cole will go up, but Kepa gets there first. They'll just look after it. The other games tonight.
Come on, guys.
Newcastle through, Spurs through, and Manchester City to join the others from last night and last week. And the draw to take place about 10:20.
Are we about to witness something? Gabriel,
Everybody
Saliba.
in that draw, bar whether it's Arsenal or Port Vale.
Oof.
Well, it's Saliba looking for Trossard. Brilliant control to finish things off here for Arsenal. And
Oof. Trossard, dog.
belted off the bench.
Too hot.
Arsenal are most likely getting their place
I can breathe.
in the last 16.
We're making some money tonight, dog.
Not for the first time this season. Tight offside call, but
Yeah, they've had to wait a fair while, those Arsenal fans behind the goal. I mean, I think the lines would be out and he might just have been caught offside, but he takes advantage, Trossard. It's a fine, crisp, clean finish. And that really should end the doubt, if there was any. Good ball from Saliba. That is a lovely touch.
it'll feel like a bit of relief for Mikel Arteta in an awkward second half. You're only winning 1-0, there's always that worry that no prize is on the cards, but that second goal should prove too much for their hosts tonight. And Trossard coming off the bench to score his second of the season. Came off the bench to score against Athletic Club in the Champions League last time out. And for Darren Moore's side, we say this sort of thing a lot about pride, but they have worked extremely hard and defended pretty well in this match. Hey, just at least give the supporters something to shout about. It's all about the third, fourth, fifth ball there. Trossard, and now one airy. Dowman. He was to score tonight, he'd be Arsenal's youngest ever goal scorer. Norgard. Gabriel. Gabriel. Here's one airy. Dowman, lovely flick to find Rice. Rice inside to Norgard. The two most eye-catching moments besides the goal from Trossard has been that ball through from Dowman and that little flick there. Here's Saliba. Gabriel to Trossard. Trossard looking for Gyökeres. Is he quick enough to get there? And Humphreys not happy with his goalkeeper, I don't think, but either way, last-ditch defending.
Yeah, he showed good pace there, Gyökeres. I think he's getting sharper with each passing match in an Arsenal shirt. He struggled against Man City, didn't get the service, really difficult, but he'll get some goals for this team.
So Arsenal corner. In the 90th minute. Rice to the back post. No short corners from Declan Rice. Dowman. Keeper. Nothing to add as it stands. It's another clean sheet this season for Arsenal. Conceded 2 goals in the campaign up to now. And that stunning free kick from Sober's line. to that is the fact that Arsenal don't really concede what we call big chances either.
No, just the two in the Premier League so far. They are a tough nut to crack defensively.
That's why if you get that attack flowing, it will be a serious proposition as far as when it comes to dishing out their trophies. Ranieri plays it across. Saliba trying to play the diagonal now. Gauchi's come, and Gauchi punches well.
A decent game, Gauchi. Made that save for Meza in the first half. Came out to deny Martinelli shortly into the second.
Well, big night for Port Vale to face Arsenal. Former players here tonight as well, including Alan Tankard, who missed that crucial penalty in the shootout all those years ago. And Corden, who made it 1-1 on the night on that occasion. There's John Rudge. Downman. Goes to Saliba. Morgan. Downman. To turn and face the goal. Downman again. Every time the ball doesn't come to him, he gets annoyed. Noticed in his since he's come on. Wants to be involved as often as possible. Not shy away. Always skill.
It's just a matter of ticking down the clock now. But for Port Vale, I think they can take plenty from this. They've stood up to Arsenal. They've made it difficult for the Gunners. Individually and as a team, they would have learnt a fair bit. Certainly you don't want to get humiliated in this kind of situation and for it to affect your ongoing league form. It certainly shouldn't happen.
It has picked up in recent matches. Picked up wins and obviously progressing to this stage of the competition. Beat Birmingham City away in the last round, which is no mean feat considering their home record. And for a long spell of this match, they were within range of Arsenal. But Arsenal set another clean sheet. The two goals. Here's Downman driving forward. He fancies one himself. The block came in from Deborah. Trossard. Morgan. One airy. He drops his shoulder and rifles one towards goal, but Gauchi dealt with that.
They've got a lot of very talented left footers, Arsenal, these days.
They've all come through the academy as well. Really topped the night for Arsenal supporters to see Downman get on the score sheet. It's not to be. Arsenal safely through in the end. Mikel Arteta handshake with Darren Moore, whose side really put up the fight against the Gunners this evening. But ultimately it was that early goal of Eze that put Arsenal in front, and then near the end Leandro Trossard off the bench to score their second. We had periods in which Port Vale proved a tough nut to crack at times, but ultimately the Gunners make a route through
Nice
the last 16
stream
to
today.
League One opponents.
2-0 to the Arsenal.
Time to face the Arsenal, but in the end the Arsenal advance.
Thank you to the Premier League teams for making me some bread.
Port Vale 0,
I better than all the
Arsenal 2.
And in front of their biggest crowd since 1999.
All the Premier League teams to win and they won. Shout out. Thanks for making me some bread, guys.
At the weekend. Arsenal less than spectacular, but job done for Mikel Arteta's side. It is a clean sweep for Premier League sides this evening. Man City through it. 2-0 win against Huddersfield Town. Newcastle United, the holders, through against Bradford City. Tottenham through against Doncaster Rovers. And Arsenal will join them in that fourth round draw that we have coming for you in just under half an hour's time. Jamie, job done. They're through to the next round. Weren't convincing though, Arsenal tonight, were they?
No, but it was a difficult game in terms of they sat back, thought they made it difficult for them, got men behind the ball. But he'll be delighted, the manager. You know, they've got minutes into players that haven't played as much this season. Man of the match for Meze, got his goal, first goal for Arsenal, and plenty more to come. So no, I think he'll be delighted with that. It was most important thing is it's a typical, a bit of banana skin. He didn't want to come unstuck today, so he will be delighted.
And Michael, plus side for your old side is that it wasn't a cricket school. In fact, it was respectable in the end. But are there positives for Darren Moore to take into the weekend and the rest of the season? They didn't have a shot on target in the entire game.
That'll be the one disappointment for him, but I feel with the changes he's made, he's put an organised team out there, managed to withhold a bit of pressure from Arsenal, limited them to only several opportunities.
See you guys on the weekend as we play Newcastle. Come on, you Gunners.
And I feel overall it'll be a progression, a team that's getting more consistent. They know that they're hard to beat, they know that they can keep a